Yvonne.
And I'm Eric.
And welcome to the Voyages of Totika.
What is Voyages of Totika?
I don't know. You want to tell them? Oh, I do know. You want to tell them? You start.
I don't know. Really?
Yeah. You may be wondering what Voyages of Totika is. It's a family getting ready to sell everything, buy a boat, and sail around the world, but with a mission.
A good mission.
A good mission. A friend of ours got Eric here hooked on some sailing channels on YouTube, Tula's Endless Summer and SV Delos. And we've been watching them for a while now. They're really fun to watch. And then Zatara came along.
Yep.
And we were hooked. We were doing yard work one day and it was super hot and
Very
the kids
hot.
were miserable and we needed a break. So we came inside, got some water. Zoe put on Sailing Zatara, and I don't think we got anything else done that day.
We didn't even put the tools away that day.
One episode that we watched that day really hit home. They're sailing. They're family of 5. 6. Yep, 6. We're a family of 5. It really put it into perspective. I mean...
We'd always planned on heading back out on the water and sailing again. This just kind of fast-forwarded those plans a little.
Yes, very much. We've been talking with the kids. They're on board.
Lucas is a little reluctant.
Yeah, he only knows the house. Zoe and Emma had lived on board when they were younger for a little while, but we had some really good times.
So sailing has just always been in the family.
It's in the blood.
Yeah, we don't know any life without sailing. But being that we're sailors, and of course we want to document all our adventures and our voyages and everywhere we go and all that fun stuff and share it with everybody, and we're looking forward to our adventures, but the mission is the bigger deal for us, I think.
Yeah, it goes back. We're doing a flashback. We went on a cruise to Placencia, Belize, and beautiful beaches, beautiful little island town. We loved it.
It's on a peninsula.
Well, peninsula town.
Beach town.
Beach town. Walking along the beach, it's just piled with tiny plastics. I think the locals pick up the bigger portions of trash, but the tiny little plastics on the beach in the seagrass were everywhere, and it just saddened my heart to see that. It's not the locals' fault.
Not at all.
It's the trade winds. The winds.
It's the trade winds. Yeah.
That's the stopping point for the winds. It's that little beach in Belize, and
one of them. Yeah.
One of many.
And
I could have spent hours there trying to pick up the little plastic pieces, but we didn't have hours.
No.
So
I would imagine the whole Central American coast is similar to what we were experiencing there. Any windward coast throughout the Caribbean is probably going to look the same way as the beach that we were on in Placencia.
Yeah. So that's kind of not exactly where it started, but that has a big part of it. We've always been a family who are activists for the oceans. We do beach cleanups with our family, with our Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and with the county, and we try and instill it in our children that we need to be the change. And our little bit can be part of a big bit. So we decided that we would have a mission with our voyage to change a little bit in every port, basically.
Yep, do what we can wherever we go. Some examples of that will be conducting beach cleanups while we're there, encouraging the locals to get involved in our beach cleanups, put a call out on the VHF radio and see if anybody wants to lend a hand for a while and do their part to clean up. We'll handle logistics. We just need the help. Another thing we want to do is a legacy. We want to leave a legacy in each port that we visit. Whether that legacy is establishing an education program to help the youth learn about the pollution in the ocean and establish best practices, if you will, while they're young, so that it carries over into adulthood and they can teach it to their kids and watch the process grow. Another idea for a legacy is a device that is left behind after we move on, in coordination with whether it's a yacht marina or a port where the ships are visiting to bring cargo to and from the islands, whatever the case may be, that continuously skims pollution from the surface of the ocean, to try to do its part as we continue traveling. One other legacy that could happen is if there is a coral reef restoration project going on somewhere, we would like to lend the vessel and assist in helping move corals from a coral nursery out to a reef so that they continue to grow for years after we leave the area, and help do our part to reestablish some reefs in areas where they're really suffering.
Yeah, we'd like to have our kids do video calls with classrooms on topics they may be interested in or doing at that point in time, that we may be doing at that point in time or have done. Because kids can be influencers, youth can be influencers just as much as adults.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in line with the video calls is the podcast that we want to release, maybe monthly, just so that the classrooms all over the world, if it got that big, and youth programs like Scouts or Girl Scouts or any of those types of programs that work with the youth, they can watch our monthly podcast, video podcast. And if the kids in the group are engaged, we can do a video call, as Yvonne was just talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. We plan on having a big enough boat for a platform for any kind of organization that needs our help or assistance wherever we are, or we can go to them.
We should be able to support maybe 2 or 3 people for a week at a time that could stay on location the whole time if everything works out, really doing a lot of time saving and supporting all kinds of dive operations, mini ROV operations, anything that would have to do with coral research, reef fish research, could be shark research, whale research, whatever the case may be, wherever we are. It's a lot. And of course, all of that stuff, as we're doing it, would be recorded, shared in YouTube videos, and also turned into our educational podcast that we would share with the youth. We're trying to have as far of a reach as possible.
Mm-hmm. And we're also hoping to have a crew cabin for anyone who'd like to come learn how to sail, or if they know how to sail, join us and get their sea time and just be part of the family, part of the crew.
Yeah, if you took a crew cabin, you'd definitely be part of the family. We'll teach you how to navigate, we'll teach you how to sail the boat, we'll teach you how to maintain the boat, and it's for long as short as you want, and depending on what the arrangements are in advance, a letter of recommendation to further your career into the yachting industry, or into other maybe marine biology or other research vessel type of roles, depending on what your interests are.
So we plan to have an extra cabin on board for families or couples or families to come join us.
Yeah. Well, the idea of the extra room was having a space where people that may not be looking for a career, like the crew cabin that we just spoke of, and they're not part of a research group or organization or whatever it may be, like we also spoke of.
But they want the adventure.
This would be an opportunity for singles, couples, small families to join us on our adventures, see what we're doing, participate as much or as little as they want. And there has been some interest in that already. Some just want to come see the conservancy side, the ocean awareness side, the adventure side. And others are interested in sailing around the world with their families but don't have any sailing experience. And so we can cater a week or more or less, or whatever it may be. Just contact us and we'll go over any of the details. But if you want to learn how to sail, we'll teach you how to sail. If you want to learn how to help protect the oceans, we'll teach you that too. If you want to support us on Patreon, we'll always appreciate that, because we certainly
link up there.
We're going to need your support to be able to pull all of this off.
Yes, absolutely. So if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell for notification so you get notified when we post this video and all our other videos, because they're going to be coming out rapidly. Yep.
And also check out Facebook and Instagram as well. There's all kinds of stuff going on there.
Hashtag Voyages of Totika.
There you go, Zoe.
It was a dark and stormy night on Minnesota Beach. Just kidding. It was foggy and a bit chilly, but that didn't stop us. We're out on the beach, playing and having a good time, and cleaning it up. Minnesota Beach is on the north end of Minnesota Key in Englewood, Florida. It is a barrier island separating the Gulf of Mexico from Lemon Bay and the Intracoastal Waterway. Oh, those silly masks.
Should I just leave his life to the beach? It was a short trail.
Because we already found the turtle egg.
Nope.
They're carrots.
Are you sure they're carrots?
Yeah.
Why are there carrots on the beach?
The carrot is a root, and
More eggs.
you can grow them.
A bunch of carrots.
Probably somebody left their carrot from their lunch, and yeah, it's turtle egg.
Eat it, Emma.
And it roots itself,
And
then they spread. Yeah. What'd you find, Zoe?
I found a big thing of wine.
Let's put it in the bucket. What is that up there? Yep. It's part of a trap.
That goes with that line.
Yep. Yeah. You can do it.
like to a cat.
We want to leave the world a better place than what we have now, basically, and it's the ripple effect. So,
Yep. Ripples.
ripples.
Ripples. Every little ripples may not seem like much, but if you put enough of them together, they can make a pretty big change.
Mm-hmm.
If you like what you see, go ahead and smash the subscribe button.
No, don't smash it. Click it. And tap the notification bell so you get notified when we post our videos.
Oh yeah!
Yay!